So here we go, our friends at ICECO. This sent us this large box along with the small box, and inside it says it's the ICECO JP50, and this is a refrigerated cooler. So let's or cooler and a freezer. So let's open this thing up and see what we got. That's actually a pretty high-tech, nice looking box. Kind of a coffee color. Pretty good packaging. Right off the bat, nice and sturdy, like pretty good quality materials. I mean, wow, okay. So we got some things inside too. We'll get to that later. Okay, and we have another small box. Sounds like it's got some hardware in here. This thing is supposed to be a super efficient refrigerator, and I see a lot of guys running this thing off from solar even, right? So they'll get one of those little battery boxes, and then they'll hook up a couple of solar panels to it, and they will run this thing completely off grid on solar. But a lot of people will also attach these in their Jeep or in the back of their cars and have, you know, frozen food or cold beverages on their entire trip.
So if you look at this, take a shot down here, this thing will run on anything. It'll run off 120, 240, 12 volt, and 24 volt. So that's pretty cool.
Well, let's,
so if you get power, it'll run it.
There we go. So you probably never have to take this this cover off. We're gonna have to have handles and we're gonna have to have cables. And I am gonna guess that all of that is in this box. Ooh, okay, here we go. So we have a manual. Oh, look at that, okay. So you have your car adapter, and then they give you looks like a 10-foot extension cord that goes along with this guy so that you could sit this outside during, you know, if you're camping or something like that. You could leave it on the whole time and have, it looks to me like 15 or 20 feet of cable in order to go camping with. Yeah, Grid doesn't need the instruction manual because he just automatically knows how this works. And look at that. Looks like it might be upside down, but...
Put them screws in there. It comes out, goes back in against.
Yep, but it's upside down according to this picture.
Then of course it's upside down.
Yeah. The instruction manual gives you very, very basic instructions on how to use everything.
But apparently they were good enough for you to figure it out.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, if you can't figure it out on your own, this manual is certainly something that you could use. But this is pretty simple. I mean, it couldn't be any easier.
And they do include a wrench.
Yeah,
Well, that's
okay.
nice.
Well,
All right, so it's time to see if we can get this thing going, get it filled up, get it turned on, see if we can get into this. All right. So, got this thing. Oh, definitely. Oh, I think it does fit. Interestingly enough, this seems to be fairly well designed to fit cans in. So, let's see if we can stack it up.
Well, let's get this here cord going, see what we can do with this.
It barely fit on that thing that we shoved in there with the cheese and the meat, but it did. It closed, so it fit that whole container in there, and we were able to close it. So that was pretty neat.
Okay, here we go. Plug it in.
Power. All right. So we got it pretty well packed up. I mean, we fit more than a 12-pack of Coke in here, and there's still room. We fit more than a 12-pack of beer in here. We got almost 18. And then we've got still that food in here, and this was just a whole pack that we just shoved in here. Technically, if we wanted just to have beverages, we could even pull that out and probably fit wine in there. Or put the beers over here and fit wine over here. But there's lots of options, and we could pull this out, you know, individually. So it fit plenty for something this size. Like, we're good to go.